Hi guys, welcome to your Is This Your Spiritual Message with me, Sonia from True Soul Intuition. We're going to see what's going on in your energy, see what's coming towards you, and any guidance we have from Spirit. So hopefully when you see this, it resonates with you. This is also timeless, so it will find you at the right time. It is general and you don't have to take it, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Everything else is in the description box below, or the boundaries for this reading. And if you are interested in getting in contact with me about a reading or anywhere where I have social media, feel free to have a look at the description box below. Okay guys, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to see what's going on in your current energy. Here we have the lovely deck, the Sacred Rebel, seeing the true you. So here we have, relax the hold of darkness, be it cause, and visions of life beyond death. Now, this is an interesting combination of cards because this allows us to see that there's a massive healing going on within you, like within the structures of your whole personality, that you're starting to shift reality and timelines into a different way of being completely compared to what you may have been reflecting out in the world in previous years. You're actually bringing into alignment a lot of things here with visions of life beyond death, knowing and seeing a future and your highest potential. You may even be tapping into your higher self and moving interdimensionally. Now, we are multi-dimensional beings, so we can actually do this, maybe not physically. Well, we feel it when we move physically. When we move physically, it's actually quite hard on our physical bodies because our bodies are three-dimensional material. So to move into higher dimensions, we actually move astrally and energetically and spiritually. So there's a lot of things that are going on in the higher dimensions that are bringing you forward in your life now. And here you've really gone deep into yourself. Like, it's almost like a sense of knowing that you looked into the mirror and saw who you were and you didn't like it, and so you started searching deeper inside of you, looking for clarity on who you were and what you were supposed to do in this world. You were looking for a purpose, and I'm going to tell you now that the purpose is to be you, nothing else. And that is a divine calling, because we have to remember that we are divine beings, and we've forgotten through time because the messages have been distorted and information has been held back from us, that we often forget who we truly are. And it's time to remember that your divine purpose is to be you, because when you do, you relax the hold of darkness and you are at cause and be at cause. And when we relax the hold of darkness, when we let go and surrender into a healing space of removing fear, pain, suffering, guilt, shame, when we start healing those spaces, we actually heal everything around us, because our energy becomes lighter and freer. You see that? It's an evolution upwards. It's a turning of events that turn for the betterment of you. And over here, visions of life beyond death, it's almost allowing you to know that you are slightly stepping away from the matrix. Even though we do exist within the matrix as 3D beings, you are now stepping out of the matrix that kept you small. It's almost like going through the evolution of the butterfly, and you've gone from being the caterpillar, you've gone inside and started to change, turn into goo basically, and recreate yourself anew. And now you have to learn how to fly, and that can be a very, very hard process. Don't get me wrong, I understand even looking in the mirror and choosing to be you and love yourself beyond anyone's opinions. Sorry, I was going to say intentions. That wanted to come out, so I'm going to say it. Beyond anyone's intentions and anyone's opinions, the weight of that is being released. Because I feel like for a lot of your years in your life, you've been doing what other people wanted. And now that you're starting to see that this has not been very successful for you, that it's been very hard, that you are starting to now realize that I need to change by looking at the man or the woman in the mirror and choosing to go through a healing period, which has been very hard. This is not easy. This is breaking, karmic cycles. This is doing ancestral healing. This is doing strong spiritual healing and reality changing. This is asking a lot of you. And it might be a little bit too much, and at times you may have stumbled. But Spirit is saying, look beyond. I actually got a message when I was shuffling these cards, and I'm going to bring it forward. Be the nutrients for the future. And it doesn't necessarily mean that when you die, you're going to feed the earth, even though that will happen anyway. You will physically become nutrients, right? We all know this. I'm not going to be candy coating this, but also nurture and be nutritional to the energy and the people around you and the beings around you, the spiritual stuff around you, the energetic stuff around you, the natural world. Be nutritious to all of it, and they will be nutritious to you, because the cool thing about energy is that when you exchange freely and flow, they exchange back freely and with flow. And I feel like for you, you're actually getting into a space of flow. This energy is so beautiful and so life-changing too. Like, I can see the darkness that happened to you. I can see that it wasn't hard, that you had to really break through a lot of mind control. My mind was controlling me, but my soul and my heart and my body wanted change. You could have gone through a huge weight loss, a huge life change. You may have decided to self-care more, cut your hair, shave your hair, do a lot of things that are very personal to you. And when you look out into the world, you'll see that a lot of people are doing the same thing, that we are all going through a big change, because to move into the new energies that are coming into the earth, they are so much more higher frequency and vibration, that to stay the same would have been detrimental to us. And I feel like your soul has decided that it wants a change, and you have allowed it. And you should be proud of yourself. You should feel proud that you have at this moment. So we're going to pull out some Sacred Destiny, just to add a little bit more flavor to this. See what your message is from Sacred Destiny. Guidance that we need. Yep. So here we have love, success. Isn't it interesting? Taking risks. And there's a little one here that I'm going to mention this. They are acknowledging this actually came out. Oh, and underneath the deck, oh my gosh, it's happiness. So there's a lot going on energetically for you. You may actually be coming into alignment with a lot of abundance. Like, this is a lot of abundance, and it's been a journey. I'm just acknowledging this one, though I won't put it down into the area. I'll just put it here. There has been a voyage of self-learning. See this? Inner child healing, walking the path, setting the example, being a leader, helping your children, wanting to be helpful to the next generation. This is outside of yourself. This is thinking for the benefit of everyone. And when you start moving into that space, you become very, very productive. And Spirit is acknowledging that with love, success, and taking risks. So there's been a lot of change for sure. And I feel like with the taking risks is that you're starting to become more entrepreneurial. You're starting to think to yourself, maybe I will try something new, because that's the only way you break patterns. And this is a calling, and it was quite scary, wasn't it? It was quite scary to change situations really fast, or realities really fast, or just waking up and realizing that your reality has just jumped timelines. And there's a lot of that kind of talk going. But even though you can say, yes, Spirit did this for me, you actually did this for you. That's the thing. And it's not selfish, and it's not greedy, and it's not vain when you do it for the benefit of you, because when you heal you, you heal others around you. And this is an important message to give to you now. When you heal you, you heal everyone around you, because then to be in your company, they must raise their vibration. Otherwise they just won't gel with you. They won't click with you. And you may have seen a lot of people fall away with this taking risks, because I feel like when you decided and noticed that's all birds there, that's all birds, that's a hawk, and you've got the peacock, the owl and the crow, which are all elements of your psyche. And the hawk actually seeing clearly from a higher perspective and knowing that they need to seek out that which they want in their lives, and they take that risk every day. Some days they may catch things and some days they may not, and you have to realize that that's life. Life doesn't guarantee us beautiful days. They don't guarantee smooth sails. Sometimes it's going to be rough seas, sometimes it's going to be storms, but those will never be as bad if your perspective is from a higher place. Like I said, you're definitely accessing your higher self and using that information and that knowing to move forward into a space of love and success, because guess what? You deserve it. You do. When you do that healing and you move your vibration up and higher and you change your reality, guess what comes towards you? Guess what comes towards you? Love and success, which is abundance in whatever shape and form it takes for you. And that's by taking a risk to break the pattern that you've been stuck in, the loop that you've been going around and round in, and you've broken it. And when you do, it feels scary because it's unknown territory. But once you do break that pattern and take those risks for you, your divine mission to be you, to see you, to love you, you help everyone else around you. And it's an amazing message. And oh boy, has it been a voyage. And I love that energy for you. It's amazing. So we're going to get some tarot and get some guidance from Spirit. Oh, so we have the Ace of Swords, and we had the Hermit come out in reverse. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to come out, I know. But the path is very clear for you. You've learnt a lot. You've achieved a lot. Or you're in the process of doing this. And it's been hard to come out because guess what? I understand that it's hard to trust and have faith in you when you haven't been told that you can be successful in your life, or you haven't been nurtured to believe that you could reach your fullest potential. And the cool thing is, what I want to say for this is that even though you may see a great potential for yourself, Spirit sees it at a higher level. Spirit brings in so much more than we even anticipated, and we may not even feel like we are even worthy or that we can handle it. But guess what? You can. You totally can. Ace of Swords. This is a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating, a new way of seeing things, a new knowledge, new information, a new beginning when it comes to your way of living your life. You know what I mean? And here with the Hermit, yeah, you might have a little bit of self-doubt there, but you wouldn't be human if you didn't. And the thing is, you have to push past it. You have to push past this self-doubt, this Hermit energy of retreating when it all gets a little bit too much. Because the best thing you can do is ask for support. I need help with this. I'm struggling in this area. Please help me. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help, because we have this thing where we have to do it on our own. We have to be independent. We have to, we have to be an adult. Oh, well, guess what? It sucks to be an adult sometimes. And sometimes we just want to be a kid, We just need to be a kid and actually acknowledge that we need someone to help us. And there's no shame in that. There isn't, because there's such a large community of people that really want to help you. You have support. If you don't have support that you can visually see in your life, ask for support from the universe. Ask them. Because going through the dark night of the soul over and over and over and over again can be very, very detrimental to your body, to your mind, to your soul, when you don't find a way out. I've gone through all this healing, I've gone through all this darkness, why can't I find my way out? Well, sometimes you need to ask someone to open the door and turn the light on. because sometimes it's scary, and I get it. And there's no way when you're feeling that kind of emotion that you don't need support. So ask for support because you need it. And it's okay to. There is no shame in it, because there are so many people out there in the world that want to help you, that have the tools and the knowledge to help you. And it's time to walk that path and find it and come full circle to who you are as a person. Find that clarity, find that wisdom, and use the knowing and knowledge that you've learned in your journey. You're very strong, and you should be proud of your success in healing and moving forward in your life. So I'm just going to get a couple of messages for Mother Isis. She likes me to call her Mother, but she has many other names she does go by. Here we go. So here we have Divine Guardian. I'll just show you the picture. Beautiful card. Divine Guardian. And her message is, it is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your Divine Guardian protects you now. Let go. Trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beyond the surface of the present situation. I love that. I love that for you. And here we have Eye of Horus. Oh, there we go, this way. And it says, the Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection, so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected, because as you heal, you help others heal around you. That's how it goes. We are all healing together, and the more you heal, the more you see healed people around you. And it allows people to see that reflected in them too, when they see the true you stepping forward and claiming your life. Thank you for joining me for Is This Your Spiritual Message? Hopefully it resonated, and if you made it to the end, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care until next time. Bye.